Hey y'all, this is Brita for the Happier Attorney, and this is the channel where we talk about how you can be an attorney, create a practice that you love, that fits you and meets your needs, and so that you can be a happier attorney. Because it really is possible to have this job and be a happy, well-rounded person. It is. And this month, because it's Valentine's Day, we're talking about being kind to ourselves and showing ourselves respect and how to develop that, because quite frankly, it is a skill. This is not something that most of us are born with, and especially as an attorney, our culture really is the opposite of showing kindness to ourselves or anybody else, quite frankly, okay? So it is a twist in your mindset, but it will benefit you, it will benefit your staff, it will benefit your family and your clients and permeate throughout, okay? So if you haven't looked at the videos the last couple of weeks, I would invite you to do so that you understand, why we're talking about kindness and how it actually is beneficial to everybody, and being kind to yourself and what that looks like. So this is the last video for the month, and one of the things that helps me be kind to myself is to make it a regular practice. Yes, in every day when I start getting ugly, and you know it, right? It might take you a little bit to start catching it, but you start feeling it when you're getting ugly. Is to stop and go, okay, what's going on here? Like, why am I so irritable? Why am I getting so angry at the driver in front of me who is not getting out of my way? Why am I getting so triggered when I get an email from opposing counsel that's snotty? What's going on here? And generally when that happens, it's because you're not being kind to yourself. Your needs are not being met. You don't have the bandwidth. And flat fees will completely help you create that bandwidth, because you are working less and you are not overworking and you are not financially stressed. And that really helps. But what else is going on? And when our needs are not being met, we can't meet anybody else's needs. You can't pour from an empty cup. So one of the things that helps, and I'm as guilty as everybody else, I go back to, I used to hike a lot, and I'm from Arizona. And the rule was that when you started feeling dehydrated, when you got that feeling like, oh, I need water, it was too late. Like, you've already been doing damage. You are already really dehydrated. And so what do we do as attorneys, especially, quite frankly, especially as women? We wait until we are at death's door to get some water, right? Like, we don't wait. We completely wait to take care of our needs until we are dying, which doesn't serve anybody. It really doesn't. You can't give what you don't have. So one of the things to think about, and I would invite you to really dig deep, is how can you incorporate some kindness so that you don't get to the state of being completely dehydrated with kindness to yourself. So yes, every day, how are you talking to yourself? Are you being kind to yourself? Are you talking to yourself in a manner that you would talk to a 3-year-old in? Or are you being a jerk to yourself? And then what actions could you incorporate into your everyday, into your week, into your month that would show yourself some kindness? I know one attorney who takes a nap a lot, like several times a week, not just on the weekends. Actually, I know 3 attorneys who do that. That is kindness, and that is being brave. Oh, and by the way, yeah, they still do a great job for their clients. They still make plenty of money. The world did not stop revolving on its axis because they took a nap. What an amazing thing to show yourself, right? What else can show you kindness? Whether it be taking a walk, whether it be doing things that are fun for yourself. One of the things that I did recently to show myself kindness was I bought a basketball. When I was a kid, I kind of liked playing basketball. I wasn't good at it, but I enjoyed it. And the last couple of months, I got myself a basketball. And I felt a little weird at the beginning. Like I went to a park and there's these guys playing basketball and I felt self-conscious. And then I'm like, screw it, I'm doing this. I had so much fun. So much fun. And I even made a couple baskets, by the way, like 4. I was so proud of myself. It took a whole 20 minutes. I mean, I wasn't out there very long. I don't play out there very long. But it just made me so happy. And it showed kindness to myself. So what are some little things, you don't have to, it doesn't involve spending a crap ton of money or even a crap ton of time. But what are some little things that you can do to show yourself kindness? And then, you know what? Incorporate those into your life. So it's not in some theory, it's calendared. It's, okay, Sunday afternoon, I'm taking a nap. Sunday, I'm gonna go play basketball for 20 minutes. Because if it's not calendared, you're not gonna do it, right? I mean, we know that. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's not gonna happen. So what are some of the things that you can do to be kind to yourself? I'll tell you another big thing that I do is every morning I journal, and for like an hour. And guess what is the absolute most productive time of my day? It's that hour. That is when things get sorted in my head. That is when my priorities become very, very crystal clear. And that is one of the reasons that I can get a lot done in a short period of time. Yes, I have the time management skills, but that hour in the morning is critical for me. And, my kids are grown. I don't have small kids. You might have to, move that around or do something else. But incorporate being kind into your routine and be thinking of how you can do that and what does that mean. And it might take a while. This is a new skill for so many of us. This is not going to come instantly. It might take a lot of questioning. What does that mean? I don't even know what being kind means to myself. I don't know. Fun? If somebody asked me 3 years ago, if somebody asked me what do you do for fun, I'd be like, I don't, and I wouldn't even know what that meant. Like I wouldn't even know what I could do that would be fun. That's how out of touch I was. So it takes a while, and then you start figuring it out. So be kind. We're not going to beat ourselves up for not being able to come up with the answers of, how to be kind to yourself and how to have fun instantly. Okay. So, but start thinking. The question is what will spark this? How can you be kind to yourself? Could you be kinder to yourself? How can you maybe, even add some fun into your life? And it might sound silly, but it's worth it. So if you've gotten any value out of this video at all, please do the things, like it, subscribe, share, all of the things so that you can help yourself and other attorneys to be a little bit happier. Imagine what your life would be if other attorneys were happy. Wouldn't that be awesome? Imagine what we could do. So also, if you haven't joined Attorneys and Flat Fees on Facebook, I would invite you to join. It's only for attorneys though, and law students. Please don't ask to join if you are not. And if you want to work with me directly, there's a link below for you to get more information on that. So you guys have a good day, and we will see you next week. And please just let's try and be a little kinder to ourselves. Take care.